Getting used to straining under the bar again. Moderately so. Not too much weight here on the bar, but it's still quite difficult considering the volume of the working sets, being 7 sets of 4 repetitions with 232 pounds. So we're north of 2 plates again on the press, and my confidence is coming back. The pull downs here were relatively symmetrical. That's always encouraging, considering that for quite a while there, I was pretty lopsided. I'm glad that that is becoming a part of my past. From here, we went into the one arm rows, 60 pounds, just flying along here for sets of 12 to 15 per arm before moving into the needed tricep accessory work. You can never have enough triceps. 77 pounds on the bar, 4 sets of 15 to 20 repetitions, getting some serious volume in with the skull crushers, and then finishing this upper body training session with dumbbell triceps kickbacks, incorporating that little twist, that little rotation on those kickbacks. It's a deceptive little twist, literally, on the kickback, and it really hammers the back of the arms. I love mixing these in for burnout work. Let me tell you that the pump is very much adequate. First thing Thursday morning, getting ready right now to tackle some good mornings. Literally, they're going to be heavy. We're up to like 240 for our top end set of 6 this morning, so we'll see how all goes. Assuming those roll smoothly, we'll be cranking right into the low 300s on good mornings with confidence sooner than later. And I'm pretty excited about that because those have a pretty specific carryover to deadlifts. 240 pounds on the bar for a top end set of 6 consecutive repetitions, meaning that these weren't just good mornings. They were pretty close to great mornings. And we'll take that, considering in past training vlogs I've made mention of mediocre mornings when I'm not feeling all that hot in the weight room under the bar. That was simply not the case today, and it's always encouraging to see those measurable progressions taking place, especially so on an exercise which I have found, for me personally, has a strong carryover to my pulling capacity, to my ability to move some serious weight on deadlift. Some volume work here, backing off to 216 pounds, 4 sets of 6 repetitions per set. Feeling strong. My glutes, my hamstrings, my low back, they got beat up pretty badly here, though. You might as well have just put some butter on them because they were toast. As soon as these were complete, transitioning into the barbell split squat, 95 pounds on the bar for 3 sets of 10. Probably could have cranked out a little bit more. However, ran these as short and stop sets, not training to absolute failure, just taking an easy progression for a spin. And then back extensions here. These were deceptively brutal. After clearing all of that volume on the good mornings and then using those same muscle groups again with the split squats, there was not much left to handle all of this volume here, even as light as it may have seemed. Saturday started out strong on the Swiss bar. We're rocking the floor press here, 205 pounds for a top end set of 6 now, employing the neutral grip angled Swiss bar variation on the floor press right now, and it's easy wins for me. As mentioned in a previous video, I've never used this variation of floor press in a training block before, therefore week over week I am making serious progress, and I understand it's not as many would consider to be legitimate, and I'm using air quotes here, considering that it should be easy. I've never used the bar before. I should be getting better at a pretty rapid pace. However, this was purposeful. I wanted some easy victories, considering the psychological component when returning to the weight room under the bar. Recovering from an injury cannot be overlooked or understated. And setting the foundation of momentum required with the proper mindset plays a huge role. We've got some supinated pull downs in the accessory work using the thick handled attachment, making sure that my grip is placed such that my thumb is actually around the attachment itself and not on the outside, essentially cheating the grip, as I see so many people do. Kind of undermines the efforts to prioritize grip development if you're putting your thumb on the outside of the fat grip or the thicker handle or the specialty attachment that you might be employing. Got some upper back work here, prioritizing the rear delts with the dumbbell face pulls before moving into the close grip incline bench press, targeting those triceps, while also incorporating a specific variation that will carry over quite well to my incline bench. And I know incline benching is now so dangerous according to the fitness influencer community. However, rest assured that this has not been and likely will not be statistically substantiated, so I won't fall victim to this irrational fear. Finished off with one of my favorite tricep press downs using the rope attachment, hitting that lateral head of the tricep, and that was a wrap on Saturday. Finishing off the week strong, working with the SSB squat, 309 pounds on the bar, 6 consecutive repetitions. At no point did I feel like I was going to miss any of these reps, which is encouraging because I continue to push the estimated 1 rep max further and further ahead, which is exactly what we want to see happening, at least from the numbers standpoint. Confidence under the bar was high, backed it off to 278 pounds, got a little bit of volume work in, but I haven't employed any more than 2 back off sets with the SSB, which is also a point worth noting, considering that leaves a lot of space for volume work in the future when I start to run that particular squat variation with the specialty bar out. Some big pulls here with the high handled trap bar, 447 pounds for 6 repetitions. I felt strong all the way through this set. Form breakdown was next to non-existent. And then I finished off this lower body session with, you guessed it, if you've been watching enough of these training vlogs, reverse hyper work. But of course, 225 pounds on the reverse hyper, 5 sets of 10. Simple Sunday finish, and a strong one at that.